What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today is going to be a short one, just going to show you how I go about installing this battery meter onto my battery box. Let's get started. Now, as you can see, I've got a pretty conventional battery box. Made it myself, nothing special. Mate of mine helped me hook it all up. Does the job, works great, DC to DC charger, everything. So the main reason I want to do this video, I've got a volts reader on here, but some people, like myself, want to know exactly how the battery's going. Now, when your dual battery setup is your lifeline, you know, I've got solar, I've got 110 watt solar pumping into it, but I also want to make sure that it stays healthy, it stays full, because it runs the fridge. You know, I've got a small inverter at the back there, and you know, if this is reading, you know, halfway, it's time to charge it. If not, it's time for a new battery. All right, so first up, what I want to do, I've found my spot already, so I'm going to put it here, right in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. The leads are going to go in right next to it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a small hole in there, feed the leads through, and then mount this on. Pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to get everything ready, and then I'll show you guys what I'm up to. Got the drill ready. You only need a small drill bit. It's only to run these two small little wires through. Let me show you. They're tiny. So a 5mm drill bit tops is all you need. So all I want to do is put this, and look, if you're pedantic, measure it, you know, but for me, this is more about functionality than just looking good. So I'm just going to stick it, I'm actually going to stick it off to the side a little bit, mark with my finger, and drill the hole. Hole done. So all I'm going to do is going to get my two wires, and I'm going to feed them through the hole. What I'm going to do actually is bend them over first to make it a bit easier for myself. Now, sorry about the angle on this one today, guys. It's not that easy. Feed these through like that. So that's all I did. I just bent the ends over and straightened them back out like that. No worries. Pretty easy. So I put that in like that. So all I do next is switch out Phillips head. Got a couple of small little screws. Get a screw on there. Stick it to where I want to stick it. Don't over tighten it. Make sure it's reasonably level, and put the second screw in. All locked off. Pretty straightforward. All right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you inside and we're going to wire it all up. See you in a sec. Alrighty guys, now that we're inside, I'm going to show you what to do next. So obviously it's pretty straightforward. I'm just showing you the way I like to do it. Got red positive, black negative. All we do is the black will reach by itself without any extension, but the positive will need an extension. So all I'm going to do is I've got some positive negative cable, pretty cheap, you can almost find an offcut anywhere. I didn't really need much, but yeah, the positive will need to be extended. So let's get stuck into it. Alrighty, so all I've done, guys, is I've just put 2 battery terminal connectors on the end of my positive and negative. Now, make sure you get the right size connectors. These are heat shrink ones. You can buy them at any auto parts store or anything like that. I got these ones, and they're heat shrink. So I just crimped them on, heated them. I got a heat gun at home, and then I just put a bit of tape around it. You can put a bit of heat shrinking, like a little bit of lagging on there, if you really want to, but I just put the tape on there just to give it a little bit of extra protection around the edges, and yeah, make it a little bit neater. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this end and the end of my wires here that we put in on the meter reader, and I'm going to hook these 2 up. I'm going to connect them together. Let's do it. Alright, now all my terminals are hooked up. Not the prettiest looking, but hey, I'll make do. So we're just going to put these on. Now I've already taken off my nuts for my battery. So I'm just going to hook positive up to positive, negative up to negative. I'm not going to do them up with the spanner just yet. Just going to put them on. Alrighty. Now, they are on. Let's go down to the front and have a look, see if it works. Right, we've come down to the front. This is the moment of truth now. Perfect. Simple, easy install. I believe they stay on for about 20 seconds. Obviously it says up to 100. Now, look, I'm not going to rely gospel on the fact that this says 100%. I'll still monitor it heavily, but at least it gives me a good indicator of when, if it comes down here, 60, it's got 100, 60%, 10%. You know, if it comes to that 60, you know, I know something's gone wrong and I need to charge it or replace the battery. So yeah, that's it, guys. So pretty easy install. Didn't take long. You know, it wouldn't take long if I wasn't trying to film it and show you guys what's going on. Sorry for the dodgy footage, but pain in the ass trying to get in there and work and film at the same time and show everyone what's going on. But I'm going to go and tidy all this up. Now look, guys, if you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. It would show me that you guys want to see more footage. There'll be I've got a couple of big camping trips coming up. So it's not just going to be installs and how-tos and showing you this way and that way. There is going to be some big forward driving, you know, big camping, big beach sessions, bush. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. See you.